All teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Flush shot out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
From the shotgun, Penix. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Penix working from the gun. Man downfield, and he finds London. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kent, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Shoots away from one. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Sims now on the return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Galloping inside the 40. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Play action, here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. He's taking a shot down the sideline. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So 2nd down coming up. Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring will way up.
1st and 10 from the 32. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
3rd down, it's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
For the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Sims now on the return. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They send a man in motion. Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
1st down from the 42. Man in motion out of the slot. Design quarterback run here. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, here's Cook. They can take him down right along the 30. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
22 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack. And now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
1st down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On 2nd down, Robinson. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Takes this in at the 25. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
To To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield strike. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Gets this one to London. And he's taken down at the 30. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Play fake. Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds his man over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Again, Penix to the air. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Drake London with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Cowboys 7. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Sims now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen throw, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, then the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, who transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that in the first down play.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Fielded at the 11. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep. They connect on the deep shot. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 16-point ball game. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Sims now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for no gain.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
With that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They've got a man in motion. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that brings up 4th and long. Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. That's taken on the 7. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on first down. Penix dumped off to his running back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You could see that screen develop as the lineman pulled right out in front. Sets up a nice gain. Love to see a running back utilize the big man in front of him.
So first down from the 41. Now Penix off the play action. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. Penix here from the gun. Shoves one away. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. Back to Pitts it goes. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. And again, it's Penix. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Sims now on the return. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. So it's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Putting a receiver in motion. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He's going to throw it. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, I imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
First and 10, looking to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Falcons' 47-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Pass play now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Sticking to the air here. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Penix looking to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. When you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they could still do their damage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
19, Tiger.
Here's Penix to throw. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Going from the gun here. He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their 4th Fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You've got to keep punishing your opponent.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has it at the 11. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
This is Cook. And that's good for a gain of 5. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Minka Fitzpatrick has got it! And the Falcons get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They go play action. Here's Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 23 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Penix looking to run with it. Behind the line, he lost that football. The Cowboys scoop it up. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. He had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Penix working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go, set.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. Again, Penix to the air. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. That's a nice, quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Penix now. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to work this down to the 32. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
You know, so often we hear of a pass and catch downfield taking timing and anticipation. Well, the screen is actually something that takes a lot of practice reps. There are so many moving parts, from the lineman to the running back to the timing with the quarterback. That's well done.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. The kick by Ryland is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Sims now on the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. This play is a design run. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down, looking for options. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on the back one through a well-placed hit.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's one thing as a running back to move those chains on the ground. Well, that's what you get paid for. You want to get paid a little bit more? Move those chains as a receiver, as he just did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Down the field, he's got Lamb. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. He's going to throw this one. That's caught at the 4. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route.
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Brandon operating the kickoff for the Cowboys.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawks, 7, Hawks.
They're going play fake with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
From the shotgun, Penix. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look out, right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He fields this at the 18. Big hit on the return to stop it cold. They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll throw to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Now run by Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Pass brought in by Burton. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. It's from 35 yards away. Tracking for it, and it's good! And that's what making a field goal game.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, the game could be on the line with that one.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's a Falcon first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
A toss snap to Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready? Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
Here he is on third and short. That one complete to Pitts. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt and wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
60 Eagles, 60 Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Robinson. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to meet him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. Play action. Here's Penix. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Drake London with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Dallas.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. Now he's past the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Down the left sideline he goes. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Robinson on the inside give. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Carry for Robinson. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Staying with Robinson. And they take this in for the score. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Ryland now for the extra extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons 48, Cowboys 38. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has it at the 11. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Lamb makes the grab. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Cowboys.
Sticking to the air here. Lamb has another one. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the red zone on first. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
The kicker on for the extra point.
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
48, Cowboys 41.
It all comes down to this, partner. 30 seconds left down to score. They have to get this football back. And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.